All right. The next one is our upsets of the year for the UFC. So before we begin, let us know what you guys, if you guys like our content, hit that like, comment, subscribe. So let me just first toss it first to guy number one. Who do you have as the upset of the year?
So we talked about this before earlier on the podcast about what was our favorite knockout of the year. And that one went to Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya. And this one is no different. Again, my upset of the year is going to go to that fight. Again, it's Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya was favored to win, number one. And, me and Mark were also talking about it because we thought that Israel Adesanya was going to win as well because Israel Adesanya, as is his position as the champion, um, as the champion of his division, has the benefit of only having to play a defensive route, meaning he already has the belt. He doesn't have to chase it. All he has to do is defend it. So he can play actually a safe game, and he's done that with, I believe it was Jared Cannonier, before that, and then he also did it with someone else. His name is evading me. It was someone else who he just played like this safe game. Oh, it was Soldier of God. What's his name? Soldier of God. Uh,
Oh, Yoel
Romero. Yeah,
Romero.
Yoel Romero. Same idea. He just played the safe game. And we thought that he was going to do the same thing again. And because it's effective, you don't have to do a lot of work in terms of that. And it was not the case. Alex Pereira not technically knocked out Israel Adesanya. And it was in a beautiful fashion. And to make it worse, Israel was winning up until the last round. And I said this before, but Israel Adesanya, um, the UFC in general or any fight game in general, like, winning on points is not the only way to win. And Alex Pereira has shown that by at the very last round, technically knocks out Israel Adesanya. So that was just a beautiful upset of the year. I stood up out of my chair. I'm not sure what you did, Mark, but I was like, oh my god, he did it! He did it! He pulled it off! Right? So again, that was my upset of the year. How about you, Mark? What was your upset of the year?
My upset of the year is the Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman fight. Very similar to my knockout of the year. One Kamaru Usman. Let me just pull it up really quickly, just to like explain the gravity of that fight. Let me see. All right, let's pull up what we call this, the odds for it. Here we go. Kamara Usman was a negative 375. That's a heavy favorite to
Oh
win.
wow.
While Leon Edwards was a 290. So meaning if you bet $100 on Edwards to win win the match against Kamara Usman. Wait a second. Is this no? This is for the trilogy. Never mind. Let me let me pull up the other one. Here we go. This is the Kamara Usman versus Edwards 2 fight. Um, yeah, Usman was a negative 315, while Edwards was plus 26. Uh, Practically everyone had Usman winning by decision because by decision he would have gotten a negative 330, while Edwards would have to get at least a positive. Would have to is a heavy underdog for it. It would be plus 270. But that was crazy to see that, considering Kamara Usman being as dominant as he is in his division in welterweight, to especially how he like takes apart his opponents. He took apart Kobe Covington. Easy work for him. He took apart Jorge Masvidal, knocked him out. Easy work, right? He destroyed Kobe Covington with a jab, and seeing how Leon Edwards was losing a majority of that fight because of how amazing Usman's ground game is. But to my surprise, Edwards had a really good ground defense, right?
Mm.
Didn't allow Usman to just ground and pound all day. But in addition to that, like Edwards just set it up perfectly on the button. And to me, with the hype behind Usman and to see how great he is, and to see how Leon Edwards just had the guts, the heart, the willingness to stay in the fight and to never give up on that plan. If I was in Edwards' shoes and I can't do anything about the plan, right? The plan ain't working, dude. I'd be so disheartened. I would just like coast to a loss, a unanimous decision loss. But my goodness, to see that win come from Leon Edwards was fantastic. It was like watching a Rocky movie. But hey guys, let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Which was your upset of the year for the UFC for 2022? Let us know in the comment section.